This is a full breakdown of the proposed Washington Township Board of Education budget for fiscal year 2026 to 2027. We'll cover where every dollar goes, what it means for your property taxes, and when you can have your say. The Washington Township Board of Education has approved its operating budget for the 2026 to 2027 school year. This is the spending plan that funds every classroom, bus route, and staff salary in the district. The board took final action on April 28, with rising healthcare costs emerging as a major pressure point this year. By far the biggest piece of the budget is staff compensation. School districts typically spend 60 to 70% of every dollar on salaries and benefits. On May 13, the board reappointed tenured and non-tenured teachers, administrators, supervisors, and support staff. That full slate of reappointments signals no large-scale layoffs this year. Special education is one of the fastest-growing pressure points in this budget. The May 26th agenda alone contains 18 separate contracts for special education providers. These cover nursing for medically complex students, therapy and counseling services, and out-of-district placements at schools like Kingsway Learning. These services are legally required, and their costs continue to rise. Employee health benefits are the headline cost driver this year. The board has placed a formal rising healthcare costs resolution on its May 26th agenda. Across New Jersey, school districts have absorbed premium increases of 10 to 20% in recent budget cycles. That pressure likely consumes a significant share of every new dollar in this budget. Transportation and facilities also take meaningful slices of the budget. The district renewed contracts with Shepherd Bus Service and Holcomb Transportation, and shares cooperative routes through Gloucester County Special Services. On the facilities side, the board is handling elevator maintenance contracts and other capital upkeep. Bills lists for warrants, leases, and construction appear at every meeting. The budget also continues investment in early learning and technology. The board approved a new lease agreement for preschool classroom space, with most program costs covered by state preschool education aid. On the technology side, contracts with Linkit, NJEdge.net, and Edusera fund the district's data systems and online learning tools. For homeowners, the school tax levy is the portion of the budget collected through your property taxes. The board has passed its formal requisition for taxes, instructing the township to collect that amount. The specific dollar impact on the average home is published in the district's user-friendly budget at WTPS.org. As a benchmark, New Jersey districts staying under the 2% cap typically add $80 to $200 a year to an average home. The most closely watched item right now is the rising healthcare costs resolution on the May 26th agenda. How the board implements it could shape plan design and employee contribution structures going forward. This isn't unique to Washington Township. Districts across New Jersey are wrestling with the same premium increases and looking for ways to manage them. Despite cost pressures, the board has locked in staffing across the district. Tenured and non-tenured teachers, administrators, and support staff have all been reappointed. The high school's athletic calendar and NJSAA membership are being renewed at the May 26th meeting. Programs like SAT review, extended school year, and summer credit completion will continue next year. Here's how the approval process worked. On March 31st, the board introduced a tentative budget and sent it to the Gloucester County Superintendent for review. On April 28, the board held the legally required public hearing and approved the final budget. The new spending plan takes effect on July 1st, and the school tax levy will appear on August and November property tax bills. Even though the overall budget is approved, several important decisions are still ahead. The May 26th regular session includes the healthcare resolution, the tax requisition, and roughly 24 contracted services items. The board's business committee reviews financial questions in detail before they reach the full board, and the strategic planning committee shapes the district's longer-term direction. Residents can still weigh in on how this budget is carried out. The next chance is the regular session on May 26th at the District Administration Building. Every meeting includes 2 open public comment periods, where you can speak on any budget item. You can also submit written comments through WTPS.org to the board secretary, and those are shared with every board member before the meeting. That's the full budget breakdown. The complete written deep dive is available free at New Jersey Washington Town GTL, substack.com. Subscribe so you never miss an update. And if you find this useful, a small donation at ko-fi.com/govthroline helps keep this reporting free and independent.